All right, awesome. It looks like your results are negative. And just remember, you're going to have to take another one when you get back up to the MEPS, and someone will be actually observing you take it. You understand?
Understand.
Hey, Mike, man, good seeing you again, man.
Same. Hey, how you doing?
All right, good to go, brother. How was your weekend, man? I'm good.
Weekend was good, pretty eventful, but it's good.
Okay, cool. Hey, Mike, so hey, remember, man, the last time that when you and I came by, we had the 2807-2, right?
Right.
We completed this. We made sure everything that was good to go and you didn't have any issues.
That's right.
Is there anything that has changed from the last time we met up until now?
No, I'm pretty sure I gave you all my medical history.
Okay. All right, okay. All right, Mike, so I do have a questionnaire, right? This questionnaire is 141 questions. I need you to answer these questions truthfully and honestly, okay?
Okay.
Once you complete this questionnaire, just give it back to me, and we'll go on from there, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thanks. I've completed it.
All right, appreciate it, Mike. Hey, so what I'm going to do right now is just go over this to make sure that you answered all the questions and that you didn't leave any questions incomplete, okay?
Okay.
Okay, page 1. All right, name, signature, and today's date. All right, Mike, so everything looks good, man. So you completed all the questions, okay? Now, next we're going to go into the 16-question questionnaire, okay? Once you go and talk to my station commander, First Class Blinkley, he's going to ask you about this questionnaire, okay?
Okay.
So at this time, Mike, is there anything that you haven't told me or anything that you feel as though you want to discuss to me prior to going to see my station commander, First Class Blinkley?
No, I've been honest with you every step of the way.
Okay. Hey, appreciate your time, Mike. It's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Just make sure when you sit down and talk with First Class Blinkley that you answer all the questions you have, okay?
Will do.
All right.
Hey Mike, Sergeant First Class Blankley, I'm the station commander here.
How you doing?
Go ahead and grab a seat, man.
Thank you.
Hey, so Sergeant Middleton tells me you're real excited about joining the Army.
Yes.
And like I said, I'm the station commander, so kind of my job is to oversee this office and double check things and make sure that everything's going to be smooth for you so your transition into the Army is a good one. So you're familiar with this form, the 2807-2. You answered over 100 questions on here, and I just want to double check with you and make sure that everything on here is correct.
Okay.
And I know Sergeant Middleton went over this with you. So are we good on this form right here?
Yes, I've given him all my medical history.
Okay, outstanding. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to move on, Mike. Before I do that, let me go ahead and ask you, man, what is your main motive behind joining the Army?
Well, I want to go to college, but unfortunately my family don't have the money to send me to college.
Okay, what were you going to major in college?
I was going to major in psychology.
Okay, cool. Did you play any sports or anything like that?
I was high school kicker for the last 2 years.
Okay.
That's it.
Were you pretty good?
I made most of my field goals, so I guess it was pretty okay.
That's outstanding, man. Is your family on board? Are they okay? They support
They're supportive. They're just going to be, it's the fact that I'll be gone so much, but they support it.
Okay, that's outstanding, man. So the next thing we got to talk about, I got over another 100 questions that I need to ask you.
Wow.
And it's things that are not on this paperwork.
Okay.
But we need to make sure that you're good when you go to the MEPS, so the doctor doesn't uncover anything that you haven't told us about.
Okay.
Just to help you out and make the transition smooth. All right. So this is the first thing. This is a pre-qualification questionnaire, and I know you filled this out with Sergeant Middleton, so I'm not going to read the directions. I'm just going to go over a couple of things that stood out to me.
Okay.
All right. So firstly, I was taking a look at this. And I know on this 2807-2, it doesn't mention a game warden. So it was something I wanted to kind of touch back on you. It stuck out to me. So when was the last time that you were arrested, charged, cited, held, or fined by any law enforcement officer, to include the game warden?
So I did get in trouble with the game warden once. I was fishing with some buddies, and I didn't have a license.
Okay, so what was the outcome of that? What happened?
They told me I had to leave right away with him before he even left. So I ended up packing my stuff and I left. He did state if I was seen fishing again later that day with no license, I would be received a ticket.
Okay, so nothing happened. He just gave you a verbal warning.
That's right.
Okay, that's outstanding. And I have to reiterate to you, man, that there's some serious consequences if we do find out something when you get down to the MEPS. All right, you need to make sure that you're telling the whole truth to me. All right, so the next thing, was there anything that was dismissed, declined, dropped, sealed, or anything that may have happened to you as a juvenile?
No, not at all.
Okay, so when let's go back to the game warden. You said you were with your buddies. How old were you when that happened?
About 15.
Okay, so something did happen as a juvenile.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so like you said, there was no ticket or anything, so we can go ahead and move on. When was the last time you were in a courtroom or in front of a judge for any reason, absolutely, for your entire life?
Never.
Okay, so even when you got that that verbal warning, you didn't have to go see anybody?
No, I just left. I wasn't given any paperwork or anything.
Okay, so there's no traffic tickets or anything like that
Not
as
at
a
all.
juvenile? Okay. When was the last time you were inside a police car for any reason?
Never.
Never?
Never been in a police car.
All right, that's good stuff. So, I couldn't help but overhear a little bit of your conversation with Sergeant Middleton, and I noticed you were wheezing just a little bit. Have you ever used an inhaler for any reason or been prescribed an inhaler?
No.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. If I had you go run a mile right now, would you better successfully do that without wheezing and without an inhaler?
Yes, I believe I could.
Okay. All right. So, because you're going to have to conduct physical fitness in the Army, and you're not going to be able to use an inhaler. Okay. Let's see. During your medical pre-screen, we talked. I know Sergeant Middleton talked to you a little bit about scars.
Okay.
All right, and I noticed you have one right here, and I've seen that it is annotated in your 2007-2. Hit your head on the coffee table. But let me ask you about this, man, because there's some other types of scars that are out there that are body modifications. So do you have any plans to get one of the following, or do you have any? Tattoos, piercings, any type of brandings, any type of major scars other than that one we know about, or any skin carvings?
No, I have none that on me now. I do plan on later in life, but not now.
Okay. Just let me ask you, if you're okay telling me, where do you plan on getting them, and what type of tattoo do you plan on getting?
Just a cross in a rosary, and I'm going to put on my right arm.
Okay, so like a religious
That's
item.
right.
Okay, well that's outstanding, man. I just want to let you know, though, the Army does have regulations that cover tattoos and where they can be and where they can't be. So just be mindful of that when you get through training. Talk to your supervisor and make sure that you're okay on that. All right, so let's move on. All right, so when your medical process is done, you're going to move out and you're going to see the guidance counselor at MEPS. He's just like me, wears the same outfit and same uniform. He's going to sit down with you, man, and he's going to go in depth on everything we talked about, all the paperwork. He's going to review your medical stuff from the doctor. And there's going to be 16 additional questions, which I'm sure Sergeant Middleton told you about, that we need to cover right now. And we've kind of touched on these a little bit, but we don't need any surprises.
Okay.
Okay, so have you ever been arrested?
Never been arrested.
All right. Have you ever been detained?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been fingerprinted for any reason outside of this office?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been issued a summons, citation, or a ticket by any law enforcement official?
Negative.
Okay. Have you ever appeared in court as the accused individual?
No.
Okay. Have you ever had any unpaid traffic tickets to include parking tickets?
No.
Is there anything at all you'd like to discuss with me containing to criminal past, juvenile issues, or anything like that, like unruly child, runaway, anything like that?
No, I've given you all the information.
Okay. And just to make sure, have you ever been married? Are you married, or are you planning on getting married?
No, I'm not married. I don't know my future, so I don't even plan on getting married.
Okay. All right. So we don't have any yeses. So I don't see any reason on here to stop your process, and we're still going to send you down Thursday and Friday to join. We just need that medical document from your chiropractor, and then Sergeant Middleton, we have plenty of time to get that sent down. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and sign this and date it, and then I need you to do the same here.
Okay.
And then we hold all this documentation. We don't give it to anybody. It's covered under the Privacy Act of 1974. We don't give it to any third parties.
Okay.
All right. So the next thing, Mike, that I want to do, since we're good to go, and I don't want to waste your time and vice versa, is I'm going to show you this video real quick, and I apologize, my monitor shut down. I'm going to show you this video real quick about the day at the MEPS.
The Military Entrance Processing Station, or MEPS, is where applicants for military service go to complete the enlistment process. MEPS ensures that each applicant meets the aptitude, physical, and behavioral standards set by the Department of Defense and service branches. The government pays for the accommodations for all military applicants preparing to go through the MEPS process.